Welcome back to Panoramic Mystery Events. It was supposed to be the day the world panicked. After the broadcast, we expected riots, global emergencies, chaos in the streets. But what happened was far, far worse. Humanity simply stopped resisting. Governments issued statements, but nobody listened. News anchors read their scripts, their voices trembling not with fear, but with a strange, hollow uncertainty. All across the globe, people reported the same bizarre sensation. "I don't feel scared anymore," one person said. "I don't feel like running." Another posted online, I think this is supposed to happen." Psychologists tried to label it mass dissociation. Neurologists scanned brains and found nothing abnormal. But up in orbit, satellites detected something truly terrifying. Human movement patterns were changing. Crowds began walking slower, almost deliberately. Traffic thinned out, not from gridlock, but from a polite, unspoken agreement. Public spaces started to empty, as if the world was collectively holding its breath, making room for something unseen. This wasn't a surrender. It was an accommodation. Then, the events grew more specific. In Kyoto, Japan, at exactly 6:44 a.m., an entire district went quiet. And I don't mean it got less noisy. I mean, sound stopped existing. Footsteps on the pavement made no noise. People's mouths moved, but no words came out. Alarms, bells, the hum of the city all silent. Yet, everyone continued their routines with an unnerving calmness. Security cameras captured a horrifying detail. At every intersection, people would pause. Not for traffic. They were waiting for something else. Above the city, the clouds formed perfect, straight, horizontal lines, layered and symmetrical, like something drawn by an architect in the sky. A woman, standing near a camera, calmly wrote on a piece of paper and held it up. It read, "IT is listening." Moments later, all sound returned at once, a deafening wave of noise. But from that day forward, Kyoto's ambient sound level never returned to normal. The city remains quieter than physics should allow. Next, Venice, Italy, became the first city to simply stop. At exactly 11:11 a.m., every single person froze mid-motion. They weren't paralyzed or unconscious. Their eyes were open. They were aware. Gondolas stopped in the canals while the water continued to flow around them. Birds froze in the air, then fell from the sky like stones. For 7 minutes, the city was a living, breathing statue garden. High-altitude drones captured the moment something passed overhead. It wasn't visible, but its presence was undeniable. Every shadow in the city stretched unnaturally, pointing not away from the sun, but straight up. When time resumed, nobody screamed. Instead, thousands of people spoke the exact same sentence in unison. "We were seen." Later, investigators analyzed the CCTV footage. Hidden in those 7 minutes of stillness, every human shadow pointed in the same impossible direction. This is what episode 17 reveals, a terrifying evolution in the phenomenon. Humanity is no longer reacting to it. Fear has been replaced by a quiet, unnerving acceptance. Resistance is no longer seen as an option. It's seen as inefficient. Silence has become a form of response, and stillness, a form of communication. This force doesn't need our obedience. It just needs our alignment. The world is slowing itself down, preparing for what's next. The final, chilling realization isn't about what's coming for us, but what we've become. They didn't conquer us. We adjusted ourselves,